Well, good morning and welcome to Move Early, Move Often. It is Wobbly Wednesday. I am Blake Martin. And balancing. So your brain uses a bunch of different systems. It uses your eyes to kind of, gauge where your head is in space, and it uses your inner ear. It uses some muscle receptors in your neck to judge how your head is oriented. It uses sensors in the bottom of your feet to figure out where pressure is. It uses sensors in your ankles. And we're going to try and take some of those things away so we can really focus on the stuff in the inner ear and the eye this morning. And we're going to do that by balancing in ways that we don't often balance. So we'll get to that in a second. We'll do a little bit of warm up and we'll get right to it. I'm just going to make sure that my timer isn't too loud here. And let's get underway. Come on out into the space. And so we'll just do some ankle circles. You're not really going to use your ankles a lot this morning, but we are going to be sitting on our ankles a little bit. So a little bit of a warm up here, both directions. And this is a good basic thing to do even when you first get out of bed. Ankle instability appears to be the cause of fall in a lot of people as we age. And I'm planning on getting older. How about you? So work on your ankle stability. Yo. All right, and then we're gonna take a stance that's a little wider than shoulder width, and we're just gonna rise up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Try to balance. 5. Try to hang out there. 6, 7. Fall back down. 8. Other leg. 1. Try to hang out. 2. Just stay. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, so just just wiggle your hips around a little bit. Your hips are going to be the center of a lot of what we do today. All right, so psych, we're coming back down to the ground, and we're going to start basically in a low kneel. And I'll turn myself sideways on my mat so you can see what I'm doing. So here's the game. The game is to stand up to your on your knee and bring your leg around to the front. Touch it on the ground. Bring it back. Okay, then we'll do the same thing to the back. Touch it on the ground. Round to the side. Bring it in. Out. To the back. Touch and down. Okay, so we're coming around to the front. In. To the back. And in. Okay, you're trying to do that on each leg. So we'll turn and face the front so you can see what we're doing. So come out to the side, all the way around to the front, touch. So we've taken away to the side, back in. Same thing to the back. Out to the side, extend your leg. All the way to the back, touch, all the way to the side, fold your leg, back in. Let's try that on the opposite side. Go to the side, leg around to the front, touch, to the side, extend it, fold, back in. Why is that so hard? To the side again. All the way to the back. Touch. All the way to the side. Back in. Okay, so let's work on a couple of strategies here because that's really surprisingly hard. We've taken away the bottom of your feet and we've taken away the normal balancing mechanisms that we share between two legs. A lot of the proprioceptive stuff. So what we have left now is we've got our inner ear and we've got our eyes. So one of the things you can do with your eyes, well, first of all, let's have a nice tall and held core. So you should kind of have that sense that your belly button is seeking your spine, okay? You're not sucking it in, but it's held, okay? So that our transversus abdominis is kind of wrapping around our waist. Second thing you're going to do is find a spot to focus on. Some people like to focus on a far spot on the wall. I like to focus on a spot that's slightly lower and in front of me. The same way that you would be when you're walking, where you're scanning the path ahead of you. So let's try that again. We'll do the same activity again, and this time be held, be tall, make sure that your spine is tall, and have a focal spot. Let's try that again. Extend to the side. Oops. All the way to the front. Touch. Back to the side. And fold. And back down. Same thing again. Side to the back this time. Be really tall. Touch. Well, I don't touch at the side. I lied. I just touched. Touch at the back. And fall off your knee. How'd you break your nose? I fell off my knee. And back in. Other side. All right, here we go again. Be soft. Be soft in your focus. Don't be like a death stare. Extend to the side. Come around to the front. Touch. To the side. Fold. Very challenging. To the side. Fall off your leg. Touch at the back. Oh my gosh. Come around to the side. And back in. We're going to give this one more try on each side. Remember to breathe fully and deeply as you do it, okay? So again, soft focus, nice tall body. All the way to the front. Touch. Side. And back in. That was better, Blake. Same thing to the back. Touch. The side. Back in. Opposite leg. Side. All the way to the front. Soft focus, tall body, held abdomen. The side. Back in. Remember to breathe. To the side. Soft focus, tall body, held abdomen. Touch at the back. Back to the side. And in. All right. That was pretty easy. I think you'll all agree. Super easy. Let's jack it up just a little bit. Coming into a low squat with your heels up. All right. And this time, what we're going to do is we're simply going to lift our leg, touch at the front, and bring it back in. All right? Just to the front, we're going to alternate legs. If this is super hard on your knees, continue with the first activity. Ideally, you want your heel and your toes to be in line with your hips. So not off to the side, either side, really directly underneath you. All right? So here we are, nice, tall, and we're just going to the front this time. So and back in, Now you may have to help yourself to get it back under you, so you may have to lift up your body a little bit, and that's okay. Bring it in as close as possible. Opposite leg. Oh, I was able to do it. Almost. And go back to the first leg. Oh, fell off my toes. And opposite, we're going to do one more each leg. Oh, one more attempt at least each leg. So one more left, one more right. And right. Just come back. Let's be centered for a second. Let's just get a sense of our balance. Hip. Just shift your hips from side to side. Be tall in your body. Just be tall, super tall in your body. Just shift your hips side to side and find center. Find the center place between them. Let's rise up onto our knees now. Tall, knee stance. Shift from side to side. We're adding back more of our normal balance mechanisms, a little at a time. Let's come to our feet. Now we've got that whole bottom of our foot action. And really feel the corners, as they like to say in yoga class. So the front parts of your toes and the outside and inside of your heel. Really feel those anchored down into the floor. And shift from side to side. And really feel, just wiggle your feet around. Just kind of push the different parts of it into the floor. And feel how they really make contact. Now, when we wear shoes all the time, we deprive our feet of some of this sensory feedback. So it's good to get our shoes off so we can just have a sense. Now bring that up into your hips. And that's where a lot of this activity was happening today, was that our core, we had to work using these fine muscles in and around our abdomen, that's the word, to balance. Now just bring your chin low, slight forward and back movement to your whole body. Feel the back of your skull, very tall. Almost like you've taken a big breath of, or you have a helium balloon attached to your head. It wants to pull you upward. Your heels are almost coming off the earth. Feel that and come back down. Be centered, grounded, tall. Feel that sense of being pulled into the earth and balanced between your 2 feet. So we use lots of systems to balance. We use our vision and our inner ear muscles in our neck, a lot of sensors in the bottom of our feet. And today we took away those sensors in the bottom of our feet, and we took away the mechanisms of standing on 2 legs even, and put it all in our knees. And that becomes really challenging, and so it's an extra challenge for our vestibular system and for our eyes and the balances that they provide for us. You've moved early. I hope you remember to move often. I hope you have a great day, and we'll see you back tomorrow for Throwdown Thursday. Take care.